Howard Langmead, vicar of St Paul's Anglican Church in Caulfield North, has been running free laughter workshops at St Paul's Cathedral as part of the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Howard is a priest who doubles as a stand-up comic and believes the 11th commandment is "Thou shalt laugh."
I used to do some stand-up comedy, and I've done 7 comedy shows in the Melbourne Comedy Festival in the last 15 years. But this is the first time I've decided to do a laughter workshop as part of the comedy festival. I thought some free laughs and teaching about the health benefits. And in the cathedral, that's what I want to do. For me, it's part of what I would call general grace, part of God's general goodness about life. And you don't have to be a Christian to discover that the body works well. God's designed us magnificently. And it's part of that sense that it's good to be human, it's good to know God and to understand that God wants us to have joy. So for me, having in the cathedral was a way of just really saying in God's space we can laugh. And understanding that in the Bible it says a cheerful heart is like a good medicine. Those that have come, often at the start they seem a little anxious or nervous to get involved, and by the end they're all fully with it.
Laughter and joy and happiness make a body feel good. And you know what? They were right. It actually took somewhere close to 3,000 years before science caught up with the ancient people. And so later in the 20th century there were a lot of physiologists studying laughter. And guess what they discovered? It's the best medicine. A cheerful heart is like a good medicine. And so I'll be showing you just this evening 4 counting.
But laughter is a response to the good things that God does for us. And I think the community needs to see that there's a lot of joy and laughter in the church.
Endorphins on top of that. Actually crying releases endorphins, but if I take my pick, I'd rather laugh than cry. Singing does it as well, and singing in choirs particularly releases endorphins. So there's lots of ways. You could mention sex in the cathedral, the bishop might hear me. Laughter is the fastest and best way to release, the most positive way to release endorphins.
But I've run laughter workshops as special events, something that parishioners can bring their friends along to, a way of, meet our mad minister, come into the church space for something fun. So we've run twice in the last couple of years, we've run laughter workshops in our church. I think the most important thing I want to say is that God is a God of joy. Love, joy, peace are the big Christian words, but you hear the sermons are all on love and peace. They forget joy. Joy isn't always laughing, but if you don't laugh, you haven't got joy.
Michael Rodden, Anglican Media, Melbourne.